Birmingham car crash leaves 6 dead and 1 fighting for life after horrific 3-vehicle smash. The crash, involving 3 cars including a taxi in Edgbaston, Birmingham, occurred in the early hours of this morning. 6 people have been killed and another is fighting for life after a horrific crash in Birmingham. The crash, involving 3 cars including a taxi in Edgbaston, Birmingham, occurred in the early hours of this morning and saw victims ejected from their vehicles in a scene of utter devastation. Shocking pictures show debris littering the road, with cars mangled and passengers trapped. The scale of the crash meant that 40 firefighters worked at the scene. This morning a taxi was seen on its side near a mangled black car which appears to be an Audi A3. At a press conference today, Chief Inspector of West Midlands Police Sean Phillips said that officers had identified all those involved in the crash. However, they will not be named until cops have spoken to their families, he added. It is thought that in 2 of the vehicles involved multiple people were not wearing seat belts, but Mr. Phillips refused to confirm or deny if that was the case. A vehicle was also seen going into the central reservation of the road. It is not clear if this was a cause or a consequence of the smash. Reporters also quizzed Mr. Phillips on whether or not 2 people involved in the smash managed to escape from a mangled vehicle unassisted. A West Midlands ambulance service spokesman said, "In the first car there were a man and a woman. The vehicle had suffered very extensive damage, but astonishingly, despite the damage, the pair had managed to get out and had suffered relatively minor injuries. They were taken to Heartlands Hospital by ambulance for further assessment. The second vehicle, a black cab, was on its side. Sadly, there was nothing that could be done to save the driver and he was confirmed dead at the scene. The man and woman in the back were rapidly extricated. Unfortunately, it was not possible to save the woman and she was also confirmed dead at the scene. The man was taken on blue lights to the major trauma center at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Birmingham, with the Merit trauma doctor traveling with the crew. Sadly, he died at hospital. There were 4 men from the third car. All had been ejected. Tragically, 3 of them were confirmed dead at the scene. The 4th was also taken on blue lights to the major trauma center at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Birmingham, with the critical care car doctor traveling with the crew. He was said to be in a critical condition on arrival. There were 3 further cars involved in the crash which had tried to avoid the crash scene. Ambulance staff did not see anyone from the first vehicle. A man and a woman from the second vehicle suffered minor injuries and were taken by ambulance to Heartlands Hospital for further assessment. There were 2 men in the third vehicle. One was discharged on scene after assessment, the other said he didn't require any assistance. This was an extremely complex and distressing crash scene that required excellent multi-agency teamwork. The ambulance service has already debriefed all of the staff involved and will be providing ongoing support as required due to the nature of the incident. The Force Support Unit of West Midlands Police said this morning that Belgrave Middleway, near Edgbaston, Birmingham, would be closed from Islington Road to Bristol Street throughout Sunday. They tweeted, "All first responders at the scene are doing their very best in very difficult and upsetting circumstances. This is a very serious incident. Police have yet to confirm any further details surrounding the crash."